You guys, I broke my thrifting rule not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times this week. Hi everyone, Andy here. I'm a vintage reseller and today I'm coming at you with a home decor haul video. So like I said in my intro, I broke my thrifting rule. So what is my rule? If you watch my channel, you know I do not pick up furniture. I don't pick up furniture because one, I just do not have the space for furniture, nor do I have the desire to actually ship it because shipping furniture is a beast. You have to make your own boxes. You have to ship in different ways rather than through the post office or FedEx. You may have to ship like freight. It's just like all too much for me. I really enjoy selling small items that are easy to ship, easy to package, but I went out thrifting and this past week, the thrift gods tested me and I was very, very weak in the moment. I ended up finding some furniture deals that were just too good to be true, so I had to pick them up. So we're gonna start the video with all of the small pieces that I picked up. Smalls are so much easier for me to store and to ship and pack, so that's what I usually buy. But like I said, I was tempted, I got some furniture. It is literally stored all over the place because in Oregon, you do not have basements. So my garage is already full with all of my junk. I have a kiddo now. He has so much stuff. It's insane what you accumulate with a kid. So yeah, my furniture pieces are like still in the car, in my dining room, on my front porch. So yeah, need to figure out a solution, but smalls, we're gonna start the haul off with some smalls. So the first item is this absolutely adorable little wicker blue pitcher. So this is kind of like modeled after Enamelware because Enamelware has that like quintessential blue and white speckled pattern. I thought this was so cute. It has so much detail. I thought the handle was very, very cool. And then I really love the top lid here. And then the little spout. I mean, this is just absolutely adorable. It's very sculptural. You hear me saying that a lot if you watch my channel, but I thought like displayed on a shelf in a colorful kitchen. I mean, how cute is this? So it's gonna be really hard for me to part with because it's so kitschy and fun, so definitely up my alley, but this will be available in my Etsy shop. The next item was picked up by my mom. My mom is always out thrifting for me. You guys know this. She found this very, very cool teak candle holder. It's huge, absolutely huge. It has beautiful carvings around the base and then this lovely like flower detail around the top. Here's kind of the hole for the candle. So yeah, this was $3.99, but she would have gotten her senior discount, so 40% off, so made it a great deal. I do pick up and sell single candle holders. The reason being, Usually you can end up finding a pair if you're out there enough like I am. I pick up one, I end up finding its mate like somewhere down the line. But also single ones like this, they look great in the collection. So if you have a collection of candle holders that may or may not match, adding something like this is totally like on trend, very interesting. Highly encourage people to decorate like that. If you find something, just because it's one and not a single or a pair doesn't mean that you don't need to pick it up. So anyways, I fell in love with this. This will be available in my Etsy shop. I actually had a single one, not quite like this shape. It was a little bit shorter that I sold in my Etsy shop already. So listing this will be very fast, which is great. But yeah, when I saw this, when she sent me the pictures, like, do you want me to get this for you? I'm like, yeah. That is adorable. You know me, I love anything teak, so I definitely had to have her pick it up. So moving on to another thing that my mom got me, and actually this is something that will not be for sale because she actually got it for me for my birthday. So yes, my birthday was recently. Did some thrifting on that trip. I can't wait to show you the footage from that adventure because I actually went thrifting with my husband for the first time. I mean, he's gone to estate sales with me looking for tools, but this is the first time he's actually gone to like antique malls. So really, really fun. So this item here that my mom got me, or items, it was actually for me for my birthday, and I'm going to keep them because they are nesting baskets. Now, you know I love nesting things, love nesting dolls. Actually, I have some nesting doll stuff to show you later in this video. But yeah, these baskets I thought were so cool because each one is individually made and they fit like so tight. I mean, look at how tight these are. So all together they make this like beautiful flower shape, and then individually they're just really, really fun. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 baskets. I'll pop like a picture on the screen of all of them like unnested. But yeah, when I saw this, meaning when she gave it to me for a present, I was like, oh, this is amazing. So yeah, I will be treasuring this. So this will not be available in my Etsy shop, but yeah, really, really cool find. So the next few items are brass. No surprise because, you know, I pick up a lot of brass. Now this next piece is something like way more kind of like traditional and ornate than I would normally pick up, but when I saw it, I thought it was really beautiful. I have no idea what it is. I'm hoping you guys can kind of help me figure it out. So this is kind of what the design is, coming off kind of orangey on the screen, but it's actually probably because of the reflection of the red recording light, but it's actually like full on just normal brass. It sets up like this. And so it's kind of like on the smaller side, long. But yeah, I thought it was beautiful. I didn't know if it was like a spoon rest or just maybe just a decorative item with like no purpose, because we certainly know that there are like millions and billions of these things out there. So yeah, I thought it was so beautiful. I loved all the ornate detail, especially like the roses in the very, very center. If you can, yeah, right there, you can see them. So yeah, I'm not sure what it was used for. So if you know, definitely let me know because I want to use those keywords in the listing because this will definitely be available in my Etsy shop. So yeah, when I saw it, I had to get it. Not sure what it's for, but I thought it was totally beautiful. So keeping on the brass train, I saw these at one of those hole-in-the-wall type of thrift stores that everything smells like terrible. And you have to dig through stuff, but you know, you can usually find gems there. So I found these 2 matching brass bud vases. You can see they're very, very narrow. They have this like awesome like swirly detail, which I thought was really interesting. Extremely narrow and modern. Made in India, solid brass. So yeah, definitely mid-century. Thought they were very cool. Was excited to see that they came as a pair. You know, like I said before, not coming in a pair is not a deal breaker, but it's always fun when you can find 2 of the same thing, especially for a listing. Makes listing a lot easier. So yeah, I thought these were very cool, extremely heavy and solid. The finish is what's really interesting because they're definitely solid brass because on the bottom it literally says right there, solid brass. But they also have like this like interesting like iridescence to them almost. So yeah, very cool pieces. Great for those of you who love to style flowers but are not particularly talented at big voluminous bouquets. You know, you could just pop a few stems in this of branches and then away you go. Way easier to style. So that's one of the benefits of having something that has like this narrow of a neck. But anyways, when I saw these, I had to get them. They were $6.99, I think, a piece, or $6 a piece. I can't remember. But yeah, I thought it was pretty reasonable because they were solid brass and very interesting. So yeah, when I saw them, I had to get them. So the final brass item is absolutely adorable, and it is this teeny tiny Easter egg. So it actually opens up, which I thought was so, so fun. So yeah, it's very cool. Definitely has that lovely brass patina. Can't believe that it actually opens up. I thought that was really, really cute. I mean, stuff like this, usually like, once you donate it, poof, you know, the 2 pieces go missing. So always excited when you can find a little container like this that has both pieces. So yeah, this is made in India too, which a lot of brass is made in India. So yeah, when I saw this, I had to get it since it was so, so cute. This is available in my Etsy shop too. So if this is something that you're looking for, I think it'd be really fun for Easter to have like one brass egg. Maybe you can hide this and make it to be like the best prize of the Easter egg hunt is the brass egg. So anyway, something to keep in mind. But anyways, yeah, when I saw this, I had to get it and it will be available in my Etsy shop. So the next item is something I've never picked up before, which is this very cool, like inlaid grass box. So this was made in China. You can kind of see on the bottom. So there's a little bit of like damage there from taking off the sticker. My goodness, I wish thrift stores would like get a clue and know that the stickers that they place on things are damaging stuff. Oh, makes me absolutely crazy. Especially like markers on clothing. That makes me insane. Now, at least the Goodwill's with us, if they're actually marking something with marker in terms of the price, it's actually a washable marker, but that is not always the case. And anyways, that's the end of that rant, but makes me crazy every time taking off a sticker is like a harrowing experience. You never know what's gonna happen. But anyways, back to this piece. So yeah, I thought the inlay in the center was really, really beautiful. It has these pink tones and sage green, and then of course, you know, the yellowy golden tone of the other grass. So yeah, I thought it was extremely interesting and highly detailed. Like, look at that. And then on the inside is like a padded red, like the quintessential padded red fabric, so keeps all your jewelry safe. So yeah, this piece I love. It's gonna be hard to part with it, but I have already listed it in my Etsy shop. So if this is something that you think would be very cool to hide your valuables, your jewelry in, definitely check it out. And the final thing that I'm gonna show you, well, the final small thing I'm gonna show you is something that I'm also gonna keep, sorry, but when I saw it and when you see it, you'll be like, yeah, I can see why you're keeping those. So I happened to come across a set of vintage Russian nesting doll style ornaments. So I thought these were so cute. It was missing one, but I was not like super bothered about it because I thought they were adorable. I paid a little up for them. They were $9.99 for the set plus tax because I bought them in another state. Oregon doesn't have sales tax, but where I bought them in Washington, it does. So that part was like, it's always hard to pay for sales tax when you haven't paid sales tax in 7 years. But anyways, I thought these were so cute. So there's some, like the detail on these is really incredible considering they're so teeny tiny. So yeah, they have detail all around, really well painted. They have the tiny little hook up there. So I have not put these on my tree yet because I actually need to figure out where all my hooks went because my son like had a field day with them and like was like going woo with them. So not sure where they all ended up. But anyways, yeah, so there's like all sorts of different colors. So yeah, so some greens, yellow, blue, red. So super, super fun. Oh, and a pink one too. Yay, a little pink one. So yeah, considering I collect Russian nesting dolls, as you guys know, if you watch my channel, I have like a lot. Maybe too many. I actually had to pass up a few that I saw out recently because my collection is just getting a little large. I don't mind having like part of a shelf devoted to the collection, but I'm thinking like a whole shelf. I don't know. That seems like a lot. So yeah, when I saw these, I had to get them. Can't wait to hang them on my tree. But yeah, they're just so cute. I had to get them. Okay, are you ready for the furniture pieces? So I'm not sure where or how I'm selling these yet. Some of them will probably be on Etsy and some may be on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm not sure. Just depends on my appetite for shipping and whether or not it's gonna require like getting freight, like shipping costs and pricing and blah, which I'm not sure I have the appetite for. So we will see. I gotta talk to my friend Taylor from Portland Revive. She's a full-time reseller. You've heard me talk about her before. She ships big stuff, so she should be able to give me insight. But nevertheless, I'm really excited by the pieces that I picked up. So I may not know what I'm gonna do in terms of selling them, but I can't wait to show them to you. Okay, so the first piece is this beautiful rattan chair. Now, I have had a love affair with these types of chairs for a long time. They're so girly and feminine and whimsical and like swirly. It's just all of like the fun things. So when I saw it, I had to get it. It's $29, which I thought was a very, very reasonable price because these pieces are actually harder to find now because, you know, they don't really wear that well because it's rattan. And rattan ages with the seasons. You never know where these pieces have been stored, especially if they've been stored outside. They can be a hot mess. So this actually was in very good shape. There was like almost no wear except for like on the one leg, a little bit of like the rattan wrapping had come off, but I didn't think that was a game changer because frankly, it still looks very good and very intact. Sometimes you'll find like pieces missing and this one didn't have any of that. So yeah, when I saw it, I had to get it. Not sure where I'm gonna sell it, but I thought for $29, it was a really, really good price. And the next pieces are these amazing wicker bucket chairs. Now, I was at Goodwill and I never find furniture at Goodwill. Like absolutely never. I don't know why. My Goodwill just doesn't get good furniture at all. And so when I saw these two bucket chairs, I nearly fell over. And when I saw that they were $10 a piece, I nearly like started to hyperventilate. So these are the things like thrifting dreams are made of when you find stuff like this. They're a little bit worn in terms of they have some of that weathering from being outside, but frankly, I didn't think it looked that bad. And the shape is just so fun. So they're still like structurally sound, which I just thought was awesome. That bucket shape is just so unique. $10, I mean, that is just crazy. So yeah, so I think that I may try and sell them in their like actual state in terms of like, you know, not doing anything to the finish and not doing anything to like make them less like weathered looking. But I also have thought about maybe painting them. Now I know some of you are gonna be like, oh my God, do not paint them, Andy. That is like terrible. Because I know there's a lot of people that are out, team natural wicker. So, but I think that's one way of kind of rehabbing and creating new life and making something last longer is to put like a protective coat on it. And by protective coat, I mean like a coat of paint. So I may put a coat of paint. I think they would just look awesome as in like a deep, dark, saturated hue with like a really like fun poppy pillow. I think that would look very, very cool. Or even like matte black with like a black and white. I don't know, like my mind is totally like running wild with ideas. So yeah, when I saw these, thought they were amazing. I would love to keep them. I just have a lot of outdoor furniture. But yeah, these will definitely be for sale. I'm just not sure exactly where, like I said before, I'm gonna sell them. But yeah, when I saw them for $10 each, I was like, oh yeah. And also, fun story, I actually found these the same time that I found that like brass black lotus lamp, that really like crazy rare one that I showed you in my last video. Yeah, I actually found it at the same time. So you can only imagine like me in the Goodwill that day. I was just like, I want this, I want this. And I was like so overwhelmed with all the pieces I wanted. So I was running around grabbing all the tags. I happened to find a dust chair for my husband that day too. Did not bring the truck, so I had to get all this stuff in my Outback. Luckily, Outbacks are really big. And I managed to fit them in because if there's a will, there is a way when it comes to me getting stuff in my car and taking it home. So the last piece of furniture that I'm so excited about, which I can't believe I found, is this cane and chrome bar stool. So these are very, very, very valuable. So I bought this for under $40. I think it was like $37 or $39. And they actually like retail on like Etsy for anywhere from $350 to $400 like each. Which is crazy, which is just crazy for like a single bar stool. So that's why when I saw it, I nearly ran out the door with it. I could not believe that I actually found one. I have never found one of these like in the wild. So I have a lot of friends that are resellers that look for these in particular because they're valuable, but they just are harder and harder to find because not only are like resellers, collectors looking for them, like regular homeowners are also out there sourcing them, so it's become extremely competitive. So the fact that I found one just at a thrift store was wild. But like I said, it was like a really like serendipitous like thrifting environment that I was in over the past week that I found all this furniture. So anyways, had to pick it up when I saw it, especially because of the retail value. I've actually never seen one that has like the the chrome base. That one actually is the circular base. That's a little bit more rare. So I need to look it up and see exactly where it was manufactured. I don't know if it is an actual like Marcel Breuer Suska chair or if it's like a replica from another company. I don't know. But nevertheless, the chair was in perfect, pristine condition. Can't wait to list it. Probably will put it on Etsy because even though it'll be a nightmare to ship, it's definitely good in terms of keywords, in terms of value. That's where people are looking for these chairs. So that's where I probably will list it first and see how it does. And then I guess I can always put it on Facebook Marketplace too. But yeah, when I saw it, I thought it was amazing. Couldn't believe I found it. So yeah, very, very cool find. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for more behind the scenes thrifting content, make sure you're following me on Instagram. And if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps grow my channel. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next thrifting and decorating video. Take care. You know, put a cushion on this sucker and it is so comfy. I love it.